Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drew was driven to Pentonville once more. Charlotte was perplexed as to why Valentin had whisked her out of school early as he entered the house with her. She was pleased to find Laura seated in the living room, he said, adding that he had a surprise for her. Laura and Charlotte were left behind by Valentin as he proceeded to complete some errands. Charlotte mentioned that she didn't feel as lonely now that Laura was back, and Laura was delighted to spend some alone time with her granddaughter. Laura admitted that although Charlotte could always talk to her, she had also been a lonely child. She admitted that she had made some serious errors that Leslie had prevented, and that she wished to be the same for Charlotte. Laura offered to listen if Charlotte needed to talk about anything, but Charlotte merely gave Laura a hug and expressed how much she had missed her grandmother. At the Metro Court restaurant, Anna was dining alone when she thanked her security. She checked to make sure he hadn't seen anything odd while her friends had been there, and he gave her the reassurance that there had been no sign of a threat to her. When she went back to her table, Valentin showed up. As she sat by herself in her suite, she discussed how she felt isolated and confined. She didn't want to endanger anyone else, so he advised she stay with one of her many acquaintances in the area. Even though she felt it was her own fault, she wanted to stop whoever was after her. Valentin argued that someone had taken action against her on Victor's behalf because of Victor's will. Esme, Ace, and Kevin were present when Spencer arrived at the hospital. He questioned Esme's decision not to inform him of Ace's appointment. She said that she had seized on the opportunity after they had a cancellation, and Kevin had driven them. She said that she hadn't intended to interrupt because she had assumed he was with Trina. She continued by stating that she was Ace's mother and was able to care for Ace on her own. She said she would rather return alone after following a nurse to an examination room. Spencer was gently reminded by Kevin that he lacked parental authority over Ace. Spencer argued that Nicholas had to be replaced, and that he recognized Ace's brother Nicholas was only a temporary replacement. Kevin forewarned him that he would eventually have to accept a diminished part in Ace's life, because the only person Spencer and Esmond had in common was Ace. Esmond and Ace came back a short while later, and she enthused about Ace's progress. The three exited as Spencer stared at Kevin and suggested they celebrate Achilles. Robert was taken aback when he ran into Diane at the yoga center. Robert acknowledged that he didn't want to be just friends with her after some light conversation, and he recommended that they pick up where they left off. She answered, no, not at all. She recalled how he had taken advantage of her and treated her when Holly was around. She proposed that they wipe the slate clean, and he agreed. She left after giving him a warning that if he ever tried to get close to anyone else again, she would entirely cut him off. Elizabeth went into Drew's hospital room to see how he was doing. He acknowledged that he was too good. When he inquired about the sons, she spoke of Jake dating Charlotte, Aiden's new baking venture, and Cameron's happiness at Stanford. The guards suddenly appeared and informed Drew that it was time to return to Pentonville. Drew refused Elizabeth's request to postpone it. She offered to contact Carly, but he declined so that she wouldn't witness him being carried from the hospital. Shortly after, Elizabeth observed as the security man escorted a chained Drew into the elevator before they vanished. At Haven Bistro, Cody joined Dante as he sat down to complete the papers for his administrative leave. Cody bemoaned the fact that doing the right thing always resulted in failure. He informed Dante of Sasha's departure. While Dante agreed that it would be good for Sasha, he questioned whether Cody had made it clear that he wanted her to stay. Cody acknowledged that by telling her that Mac was his biological father, he had made things about himself. For everything Sam and Dante had done for him, Cody thanked Dante. Dante advised Cody to be honest with Mac, but Cody didn't want to see the disappointment on his face when he found out that Cody had lied to him. Judge Kin was exposed by Alexis for lying about having met Asher Alexander in his office. If he had forgotten to report the deep-sea fishing excursion and other presents on his tax returns, she questioned. He reasoned that since she had a reputation as an attorney from when you could still practice, he shouldn't be shocked by the ambush. It makes sense why you were disallowed. Gregory questioned whether the judge would reject his association with the wealthy, but the judge ended the interview. He was reminded that everything she had heard there may be used in an article by Alexis, but she would change her mind if he remitted Drew's harsh punishment. The judge said angrily, "You belong in prison right next to Drew," and stormed out, slamming the door behind him. Alexis bemoaned how her lawyer's ego had caused her to mess up the interview and how it would now harm a person she cared about. She did a terrific job, in Gregory's opinion, and she was being too hard on herself. Her phone rang at that very moment, and she answered it. She expressed her gratitude for the information and requested that they keep her informed. When she finished up the phone, she informed Gregory that a friend from the federal facility had told her that Judge Kim had instructed the clerk to retrieve Drew's file and was planning to reevaluate Drew's sentence. "Nice work, counselor," Gregory said. Trina slams Spencer. Valentin is worried. Anna has a deadly plan, and Jordan is enraged. According to General Hospital, Anna Devane intends to be ready for her foe. Laura Collins receives a secret from Valentin Cassadine. Featured hospitals in general. Along with other things, Hamilton Finn has a proposal for Liz Baldwin. Laura Collins must assist Valentin Cassadine at the hospital. Spoils for General Hospital when her adversary makes another move. Anna will be prepared. The fact that Charlotte Cassadine has been following Anna is still a mystery to her. Hospital in general, Anna's perilous scheme. Jordan is enraged, Trina slams Spencer, and Valentin is concerned. Valentin is aware of the truth, but he isn't about to tell Anna. Will Anna ever learn who has been pursuing her for so long? Will Valentin instead abandon Anna? Valentin opens up to Laura. Valentin is aware that Charlotte needs severe assistance. Valentin hasn't read the letter Victor Cassadine sent Charlotte along with the tarot cards. Charlotte has, however, been conditioned by Victor to carry out his dirty work for him. Is Kevin Collins able to assist Charlotte? G.H. Jordan Ashford requests information. Liz and Finn want to hang together over the weekend. For months, Finn and Liz have been attempting to restart their romance. Must read. Cyrus blackmails Spencer and targets Sprayna. Finn is prepared to move things along now that they appear to be going their way. Will Liz give them a chance and let them hang out over the weekend? Are they prepared to advance to the following level so quickly? Jordan Ashford is curious as to who mishandled the situation. Ava Jerome, Maura West, was the target of Mason Gatlin's murderous intent. Jocelyn Jacks helped Dante Falconeri arrive at the scene, but nobody even noticed that she was missing until Jocelyn did. Maxie Jones from General Hospital tries to reason with Sasha Gilmore. Maxie mentions paying a steep price. Maxie nearly lost it after losing Nathan West, her husband. For her daughter and unborn child, Maxie had to make an effort to be united. Unfortunately, Peter August, the former Wes Ramsey, and Maxie also ended up in trouble. Her life was almost taken by Peter as well. Discover the upcoming events on General Hospital. T.J. Ashford informs Portia Robinson that she has a right to know who was present. Given that Portia was one of Cyrus Renault's victims, is T.J. providing Portia with updates on his release from Pentonville? Spencer Cassadine receives criticism from Trina Robinson about Esme Prince. Does Spencer not understand that Esme's desire of going with him has come true? Will Spencer eventually go from Esme's home? Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.